Introducing the all-new Corolla.
The Calvo administration delivered the revised Port Master Plan to the legislature last Friday.
Legislature will have
Port Oversight
60
Chair
days
Senator
to
Tom
review.
Atta says the new plan reflects the changes that have occurred since the original master plan was issued more than 6 years ago. Since that time, what was to be a massive military buildup involving nearly 9,000 Marines moving to Guam has been scaled back to less than half that number.
The last master plan was premised, was actually done in 2007, and it was premised on a full-blown military buildup. Now, today, of course, that military buildup has been scaled back considerably, and there's been a lot of changes that have taken place in the region economically.
Consequently, what started out as a $200 million project has now been reduced to a $50 million port modernization program. Port General Manager Joanne Brown.
At the end of the day, when everything was evaluated, determined, what we actually have from DOD that's administered through Merit is a $50 million modernization project that's currently occurring at the port. It's still significant because it's the most significant investment that actually has been put in the port since the facility was built by the Navy almost 50 years ago.
Brown said that the revised plan will add substantial capacity to the port's ability to handle increased cargo load for at least the next 5 years.
And of course, this revision only covers the next 5 years. I mean, after that, I'm sure we will go back and reevaluate if there's additional need to expand the port beyond where its current capacity is after the master plan is fully implemented. And at this time, if there's no need for it, there's certainly no need to burden our ratepayers with regards to that additional cost.
Ultimately good news for Guam consumers.
Ultimately good news for Guam consumers because at least the most significant developments that we're having now is being paid for by the federal government, and at the end of the day, it certainly still benefits our operations at the port for our community.
The legislature has 60 days to act on the revised port plan, and Senator Atta says he'll be calling a public hearing to review it soon.
This is a very important document, and we need to look at it closely. So the deadline for taking action on this document will be April 22nd, and that will be the 60th day. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a public hearing a lot sooner, and then try to get it in either the March or the April session.
Well, we certainly hope they will expedite it. I mean, the governor did not take the full 60 days to evaluate it. He released that on Friday and forwarded it to Guam legislature, and we've tried to move this process along as quickly as possible. So we hope the legislature will act on it expeditiously so that we can move forward in its implementation.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.